Hey everybody, what's going on? Sorry I haven't made a video in like the longest time. I haven't been to Vanguard lately because just all the craziness going on, and I kind of got out of airsoft for a little bit. Like, it just became a little boring, but I kept going to the same field over and over again, and I just needed to take a little bit of a break. And anyway, I got more gear, and probably I should tell you everything about my gun because that has changed dramatically. So here's the gun that I currently use, and it's probably going to change pretty soon again. It's basically a 416 build, and I got this upper a while ago from Nick. I traded him, or Mr. Gunmaster. I basically traded him I think it was a Mark 12, my old Mark 12 upper for this upper, and that basically went on my Daniel Defense lower. So I don't even know if you'd call this an official 416 because it's like a mix of an M4 with a 416 upper. I don't know, it works because it's a VFC. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and we'll start out with the top. I have a back flip up sight. I lost my front flip up sight. Well, it broke actually, and then I lost parts to it. So I'm probably gonna buy better Magpul flip up sights or something. I have a Aimpoint T1 on the top. Pec, that's the same pec. It doesn't work. It's broke. Rail cover, AFG2, PTS, or what is it? No, the BCE compensator by Magpul. That's pretty nice. I don't know, I have a bunch of flash hiders, and I even have like an Infidel foot-long suppressor that's foam filled, and that makes this thing sound really quiet. My Magpul, everybody hates me for this, but like, my trigger guard, it goes like that, and people say, my trigger is just a hair tap, and people say, oh, well, you can do the double finger, whatever it is, paintball trigger thing. Well, I've never done that before, and the reason it's like this is because this is a real, what's it called, trigger guard, and the pin just doesn't fit up here, so I may have to shave down something and like permanently put it in there. I don't know. Going on to the other side, I have a Surefire on an offset mount here. This is an M600 Scout, and then I have a Surefire pressure switch up top that I got from Davin. I traded him a Night Evolution pressure switch for a real pressure switch for a Surefire. It was kind of like broke, and I paired it with like electrical tape or something, and I just melted it on. And yeah, that's basically it for the gun. Moving on, my plate carrier, it is a Cry Precision Airlight. A lot of people, I get questions saying, oh, is this real Cry? And yes, it is. I got all the Cry garbage, the Caleb Cry stuff. Actually, I bought this plate carrier has been through so many people, and I bought it, and I actually really like it because it's light and I don't run a lot of gear. And yeah, mags wise, I run a K120 up front and then a bunch of 120 P mags, and these things feed really well, and those work well. On the back, I have the Pantac modular assault pack, just some patches. And then I have two Thunderbee clips. I don't have a Thunderbee down here because it's just, when I do, they like wobble, and it's really annoying. And this one is just a dud. And I may put CO2 in the bottom one because I have another one, and yeah. As far as my tanks go, I have two tanks. This is a Ninja 45,000. I think it's like, what, 92 cubic inch, something like that. It's a pretty big tank. I don't know all the specs on it. I don't know, I bought this tank quite a long time ago, and it's carbon fiber. Anyway, it holds 45,000 psi, and I think it's like 92 cubic inch or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know, it's been a long day. Then I also have this small 62 cubic inch, 3,000 psi tank, and that lasts me quite some time. For air rigs and airlines, I actually have two. I have an SLP airline and regulator, and then I also have a Redline regulator and airline. A lot of people ask me why I have two regulators, and it's just in case of like one goes down, I always have another. And to fit in this small bag, when I'm using this tank, when I use the bigger tank, I have to use the Redline so it doesn't stick out at the top. And when I use this tank, I use this one so it doesn't stick out of the top. Like, they're just different shaped and they fit better. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be going airsofting here in another, probably Saturday, this upcoming Saturday or so. So go ahead and yeah, get ready for that. And anyway, have a good week.